Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? We got a packed house already. Good to see everybody here. Thank you for joining me. I'm doing much better today. Thank you for asking. I appreciate all y'all. All right, what do we got? We got Samantha, welcome. How you doing? Renee, welcome. Jill, how you doing? Andrew, as always, welcome. Sarah, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Crystals and Paint. And we got Crafty Girl. There we go. Cosmic Kitty. It's a packed house tonight. It is officially a party right now. I mean, you know, we're warming up, but now it's a party. Now it is a party. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's go for the Tarot Tower and see what kind of good things we got over here in the Tarot Tower land. There we go. If I can center it, that's always the good thing. Now, let's start out over here with the Light Seer Tarot for Cassandra's donation. Cassandra, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Right. I got Cassandra coming in with the first read. Finances in the next 6 months. Well, hopefully it gets better the next 6 months. That is quite a period of time there. So you definitely want to look forward to something. We'll find out how the finances will go in the next 6 months. Indeed, it hopefully was going to go fantastic. I'm dropping cards. I can't set cards down on the table, apparently. Star, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you as well. All right. Let's see what we got as far as finances go. This is kind of nice indeed. You do have the Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. It's almost like basically we have a communication from somebody in the next 6 months. It's going to really make the difference. It's going to come in and get you a little more money. So that's basically what we want at that point, right? Cosmic Kitty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We need people to help us out. We need people to give us a little bit more money. Hopefully not ones. Hopefully not ones like that. You want hundreds. I mean, I'm just saying you want hundreds at that point. But none of ones, since we do have some financial sort of difficulties at the moment. Everything is not exactly smooth as far as the finances go. Finances sometimes are challenging. And we do have sort of a mix of just not enough coming in and not enough, too much going out at the same time. The bills seem to never stop. Five of Swords, so there's an overall cloud above the finances. It feels like that is just not going the direction that we want to go, or it's just not flowing in the direction that we like. Page of Swords is almost like the communication that we have reached out to other people. Kolzai, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? We have reached out to other people with that page, right? Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It just feels like the communication goes nowhere. So we're looking maybe at expanding the job. We're looking maybe at getting a position or getting sort of up in the position that we have at work. We're just not able to get to that place, right? Five of Swords, we've been running into dead ends. And you can feel the dead ends with a Nine of Wands. The injured warrior. We're just not getting where we need to go. The good news is, I think about in the 4-month time frame, you're looking at the Ace of Swords. This is a new communication from a new prospect or somebody new that is really going to rock the house, is really going to bring your finances up. It's going to look good. It's going to be just a lot better than what it has been in the past. So look for something new. And that's important to sort of say, hey, new versus old too, right? Cosmic Kitty coming in for the double shot donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, that Ace of Swords, that when you say new versus old, maybe another job that we've had before calls, or maybe they have an opening or something like this is something that's going to be brand new. Star, thank you for your donation. But yeah, that Ace of Swords, look for something new. Again, I'm going to say it about the 4-month time range, and I think that is going to be the key. That is going to be the key that really makes the difference for you. So it is looking up. Now, this is a slow process. You do have a new communication coming. You don't see anything like winning the lottery, like the 10 of Pentacles, maybe with the 6 of Pentacles, sort of the giving, where you have somebody giving or you have some money coming in and whatnot. It just doesn't seem like that. It just seems like something new that we can chase that's going to bring us the results that we need. Cosmic Kitty, how will this go at the new job? I'm kind of worried. Uh-oh. What is happening in the new job that has you worried, Cosmic? What is going on over there that has you worried? For your double shot read, let's do my deck over here. By the way, if you're new here, that is the Waterfall Tarot. That is the deck that I created. I made it myself. I painted all of these pictures. Believe it or not, I painted all of them indeed. Boo Boo, welcome to stream. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's break this down and see what is going on with the new job. We are concerned. We are concerned. Maybe there's some people that are maybe drama over there. Maybe we got a little more work than we expected when we sort of landed there and whatnot. But we don't read all the reverses. We're going to flip. All right. 10 of Wands, worried for a good reason. It does say worried for a good reason, right? You're looking at, there is a little bit too much. We bumped into this thing and we got in over our head. Is what it's saying. That's what you're looking at with the 10 of Wands. Definitely over our head. And the bird is like, you know, kind of taking a dump on the guy's back too. I had to put that in the cards. I had to make something weird and wild because that's what I do indeed. And I think that the bird does it for me. But yeah, the Knight of Wands, Devil and the Lovers. This is really interesting for your next thing, because Jesse, the supervisor at work, I mean, maybe there's something there. This is kind of weird, don't you think? The Lovers comes as the end. I think that you do have a romantic possibility at work. That's kind of weird though, right? You're asking about a romantic possibility in the next reading, but in this reading, we dump the Lovers on here along with the Devil. This is something basically, Star, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. This is something that you do have to keep up with everybody else, right? You do have to keep up with everybody else at work. That 10 of Wands and the Knight of Wands, even though sort of encumbered, even though we got in over our head, definitely something we're going to have to chase in the long run. Knight of Wands is to get out there and to go. And that's what it parked about, get out there and going. The Devil is interesting. I think you have two romantic possibilities at work. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Going out on a limb on the TO show. I know it's not unusual. We do that every night. I mean, Miss Teely knows. Miss Teely, welcome to stream. But the Devil, you have two possibilities with romance at work. And I'm just saying, you got to be careful which one you choose. One is the Lovers. I think one is the Devil. One really doesn't come out the way that we want. So let's look at your next read. I mean, we look, that was a layup. That was Cosmic Kitty was like, that is quite the layup, Mr. Fat Man on YouTube. I'm telling you, Cosmic Kitty, that was quite the layup because your next question is Jesse the Supervisor. Okay, I just said out on the limb. I said that we got two possibilities, and now we're going to figure out if the one is Jesse. Linda, welcome back. Linda, change your name again. Linda was Wildflower, and now Linda put their name back in the Wildflower. Linda, you know what? No matter what your name is, I always love you, Linda. Absolutely.
I love you.
All right, let's go forth and do Jesse. Okay, well, let's not do Jesse just yet. Maybe premature. I don't know. I don't know how cute Jesse is. Jesse, if you're on the stream, take your shirt off. Let us say, I'm just saying. All right. 3 of Cups. Ooh, very interesting. I think Jesse has somebody else in the sidelines there. Jesse has somebody over there. I mean, I'm just saying that 4 of Pentacles, you got the 6 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Ooh, it looks a little bit challenged. I'm not going to lie. We have the third party situation. We have the Jesse kind of holding on to what he has. Now, this is interesting. A third party situation with Jesse holding on to what he has. That doesn't mean holding on to, I'm just saying. So holding on to what he has, meaning he's holding on to somebody else. I think he has another love interest in mind. He has something else that he is chasing. And the 6 of Wands, the Lord of victory, the Lord of success, the one that's going to be there is upside down. It just doesn't jive well. Page of Wands, basically Cosmic Kitty. The absolute advice here is to skip Jesse and go for part 2. Part 2, somebody else is attracted to you at work. I'm telling you now, somebody else. Crystal Hart, welcome to the stream. And Philippe, what is going on? Good to see you. somebody else is attracted to you at work. You need to figure out who, and that person is going to be much better for you than Jesse. I know the reading went kind of long. Brianna, welcome to the stream. Who else did I miss? I think I missed anybody. There we go. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you as always, moderator. Extraordinaire indeed. All right. I mean, you know, Jesse may not be the one, but there are other people that are attracted to you. And I think they're going to come out and they are going to mention something. All right. How will lunch go with a friend tomorrow? It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday!
Well, happy birthday indeed. Happy birthday indeed. Crystal, it is fantastic to have you here on the stream as always, and I want you to have an amazing birthday. Bottom line, have an amazing birthday tomorrow, my friend. An amazing birthday tomorrow. We're a little bit premature. I know we're a day premature. Let's do Crystal's favorite deck, at least, you know, the one that I know of today, which is going to be over here. I know Crystal likes some cat decks, but she said at one point that her favorite deck was the Modern Witch Tarot, and we're going to break it out for her birthday and just slap down a fantastic reading. Yeah, pardon me, I had to sneeze. I muted when I had to sneeze because nothing ruins a stream like a big sneeze directly into the microphone. Friday the 13th is my birthday. Only you, Crystal. Only you. All right, we'll find out. We got a friend tomorrow coming in there. Cosmic Kitty, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Death. Crystal, you've had a rough year. You've had a rough year. CM, I'm telling you now, you've had a rough year. Other than the beautiful paintings that you make, you've had a pretty rough year, okay? Death says not so much the next year. I think you're moving into that year. I think 2021, you know, sort of ending out. 2022 is going to be, you're really looking at a dramatically improved year. I think a lot of things are picking up for you because the death card, what's the first thing you do when you see the death card? Crystal got my book. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. What's the first thing that you do when you see a death card? And my book right after? What is after? What is the next big thing? And that's the Six of Wands. The Lord of Victory is after death. So we're changing into a more victorious year, into something that looks better, into something that smells better, into something that overall makes us improved. It makes our year go fantastic. And that's where the King of Wands comes in. There's so many opportunities that you are going to find this next year. Job opportunities, love opportunities, things are really opening up because that King of Wands, I mean, Crystal knows she's been around. That King of Wands, that fiery aspect. YouTube, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Olden Bones, what is going on? It's me, Oracle. Hello, Oracle. It's me, Oracle. Well, hello, Olden Bones. It's good to see you, I guess. I have no idea. I can't remember seeing you. Maybe you did. Maybe you changed your name. I don't know. Let me know who you are. Anyway, but yeah, the King of Wands says you're going to be able to create your own opportunities. You're going to be able to go forth and you'll be able to make things happen. And that's where you would need to be. I think, Crystal, you've been waiting for that break. You've been waiting for that time to break through. And I think now is the time. This is the time. You're going to have a fantastic birthday. Lunch is going to go well. Your year is going to go well. I'm pretty damn excited for you. I got to say, I'm excited all the time, but I'm especially excited for you going in. There you go. Yeah, boo-boo, you know, I mean, you never know. How will the trip go next week? Star's coming in with the double shot read. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Star. Star's been around enough. Star's been around enough because they know that when Star is up, I like to use the Star Tarot. The Star version 2. I mean, it is version 2. Version 1 had like these big borders. I think it was a little smaller. And version 2 just cleaned everything up. It got a big broom and it went over everything, you know, swept it all up. And that is what has happened. So Star, you're going to get the Star Tarot. I mean, I do that joke every time, but, you know, you saw that coming. All right. High Priestess is nice. 8. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. It's almost like that this trip is surprisingly emotional. That is what you see. Surprisingly emotional. Denise, welcome to the stream. The Three of Pentacles also says this is a time for creation. This is a time to find out things that you haven't found out before, you haven't run into before, and it's time to sort of move into that zone to where I'm ready to create. I'm ready to make things happen, because the High Priestess says this is a learning adventure. So you're going on this trip, learning adventure, you're picking up some things, you're having a lot of things happen, and that creational aspect, a lot of things being created on the fly, right? They're created on the fly. It's just interesting. A lot of decisions that need to be made, and they need to be made fairly quickly. And the Ace of Cups. Denise, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And the Ace of Cups, it is surprisingly emotional. Why? I don't know, but you are going to run into that. You're going to let us know when you get back. Let us know when you get back, like what happened. Why is it surprisingly emotional? Now, will R respond to my message? R respond to the message. This is an interesting one indeed. We message people. They see it. I mean, everybody sees a message nowadays. I'm telling you. Does anybody not see a message? I mean, it comes across as a text or anything. Does anybody not see a message? I don't know. But I can say with R, respond to it. They've seen it. Will they respond? Seven of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Tower. You're looking really at a thumbs down here. This is something difficult for them to process. It is something difficult for them to process. Venus, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Seven of Wands, they're defensive against the communication, right? Swan Spirit, thank you for your donation. It feels like they're defensive against it. Seven of Wands is where we're up on the cliff. We're trying to battle everybody off. Three of Swords is a little heartbreak card. This isn't something I want to do, right? This isn't something I want to chase. This isn't something I want to respond to. And the Tower. Now, this is kind of interesting. The Tower kind of rounds a read off. It says that there are some things within the message. There are some things with the possibility of the response that are going to make trouble. They're just going to be trouble in the long run. The Tower. The Tower is not a card you want to run into. Not a card that you want at the end of the read. Just not it. You would prefer it at the beginning of the read and have some beautiful cards later. It's just that just didn't happen. Jasmine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm going to go with a thumbs down on that. Looks a bit challenged. A bit challenged indeed, Venus says, what deck is that? Venus, my friend. That is the Star version 2. Crafty Girl coming in with a dono. Thank you so much, Crafty Girl. I appreciate you. All right, let's go. Oh, let's do some good decks over here. Let's get some good decks going up in here. That's a Star, by the way. Version 2. Now be careful. Version 2 is so much better than version 1. I'm telling you now, that is so much better than version 1. What does Juan want? He's getting annoying, and he makes up excuses to see me. Oh, man. I don't know. Let's find out what he's doing over there. What is Juan up to? We'll do the Thoth, but, Boo Boo loves the Thoth. Boo Boo's got that love fascination with the Thoth. I'm just saying, we got to use it. We got to use it. We got to put some Thoth cards on the table because that's what we do. That's what we do for Boo Boo. That rhymes. All right. What does Juan want? What is he doing? What is happening with that? Let's see. That is interesting. Just start that off with a little. Well, we'll start that off with a little bit. Juan wants basically to get started with something. He wants something starting between you and Juan. He wants it cranking up. He wants it, just starting. He wants to kickstart something. He wants to crank start something. We got the Ace of Wands into the Nine of Cups. I want to start something that's going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead to some fulfillment. That's going to have some meaning. It's going to have some interesting things behind it. But yeah, it definitely wants to kickstart something and get it into the next realm, right? Get it into the next realm. Now, I think Juan has a lot of confidence in Juan. Juan understands that sometimes Juan can be a little bit annoying. That's true. That's true. But Juan does have some personality traits that are quite interesting. I think Juan has a lot going for him. You know, once you sort of get to know him and things like that. So he sort of knows it, right? Maybe a little bit too much confidence, a little too reliant on some of that stuff. Overall, Juan doesn't look like he's going to give up. It just doesn't seem like he is going to give up. So you're going to have to put up with Juan for now. Maybe just put up with Juan for now or get a restraining order. I don't know. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you. The restraining orders are cheap. Veronica coming in. Why is Elgin the Gemini being negative towards me? Let's do this with, if I was going to do a Gemini, if I was going to be a Gemini, I would be maybe the Labanco tail. What do you think? A little Labanco action over here in the Gemini realm. We can do that. We can do that. That is part of a new rotation over here. We got Kelly and Emporium coming in with a PayPal donos. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Got you in the queue. All right. Usual energy around me today. What is it? Kelly wants to know, did Stacy cheat on Matt with a professor? I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. Veronica, what is the Gemini being negative towards me? Why can't the Gemini just be nice? We need nicer Geminis, okay? If you're a Gemini, you got to be nice. But now, why is the Gemini being negative towards me? Let's figure it out. Especially we got an extra card, apparently. Why are they being negative? Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. It's almost like you're not moving fast enough. Right? You're just not moving quick enough. You're not moving fast enough. Moon, welcome to the stream. And Soul, welcome to the stream as well. Get the Eight of Wands. They want you to get something going. They want you to move. They want you to have an adventure. They want to get that next stage. And the Eight of Wands says, let's get moving. And it almost seems like you're not. It almost seems like they can't talk you into moving. They can't talk you into the situation that they want you to be in. Overall, it seems like the situation is something that they've mentioned before, right? Choices that you need to make. It's almost like you're not making the choices fast enough, or if they try to hurry you along, you make the choices better or whatever, right? But that Ace of Swords says they're very communicative about that. They are very communicative about that, and they just need to chill out and relax. You know, just need to take a deep breath. I mean, Elgin the Gemini, Juan, everybody needs to take a deep breath. You just need to take a deep breath and calm down. That's what, that can't be bad. It just can't. Cosmic Kitty knows. Should I pursue another job or will I be okay at this one? Let's find out. If I'm going to pursue another job, I would go with a Manga Tarot. I think the Manga Tarot works for this. Get a little bit more of the job action. Where in the world is the box? I mean, I don't know where on my box. Here we go. I don't know where my boxes went. Traditional Manga Tarot, not just regular Manga Tarot, the traditional one. You don't want the non-traditional one. I mean, you could get fleas from the non-traditional one. I'm just mentioning it. I'm just letting you know. You could get fleas from the non-traditional Manga Tarot. I don't know. All right, let's find out what is going on. Should you pursue job number 2? Strength, Queen of Wands, and the Fool. Overall, I think that's a yeah. That is a thumbs up indeed. We have a lot of good stuff going on with this particular card. The Fool is interesting because it says let's move. Because it's at the end of the reading, it does say that maybe moving could be prudent for you. Maybe this is an opportunity you do want to have. The Fool says maybe we should just get going. Queen of Wands is multitasking, but it is the CEO. Strength says sort of have patience. It's almost like that something comes along, but you have to sort of be patient with it. You have to wait for the opportunity to open up and resolve and have that next opportunity. It's going to be big. Strength to sort of stay there, hang out, see what is going on next, because the Queen of Wands says something else opens up. The Fool says definitely leap to it. Leap to it once you see the opportunity, but don't just leap randomly. You want to have something set up, right? You want to have the layup. That's where the CEO comes in. You want to have the layup there. The Queen of Wands is the CEO. She says, wait for that opportunity and then definitely chase it indeed. All right, we got Kelly going on the YouTube. The YouTube. We are on YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Kelly on the PayPal. Did S cheat on M with the professor? Huh? Okay, the professor, the one on Gilligan's Island? I don't know. Did they cheat? Are they cheating?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
We need to find out. If I'm going to cheat, I would use the Tarot in Wonderland to do the cheating. To do that cheating, the Tarot in Wonderland looks like looks like it where it goes. Sheila, welcome to the stream. What is going on? Sheila didn't realize that you were unjoined. Well, I'm glad that you joined now. I'm glad that you came on in and joined us, as always. What is going on? All right. Let's see if they cheated. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. That's a thumbs, entertainment purposes only, but that's a big thumbs up. That is a big thumbs up here. I'm saying now, 7 of Swords is one of the primary he-be cheating cards in the world. There's 7 of Swords, especially if the 3 of Cups starts sniffing around this card over here. You know what I'm saying? 3 of Cups is like, start sniffing around near this card. That's no good. That's no bueno at all. You got the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, I'm just saying, a little bit restricted with what they could do with the cheating, but the 7 of Swords is the traditional he-be cheating card. It very is. The professor from Gilligan's Island is getting some action over there in the Gilligan's Island hut. I'm telling you, the professor, 7 of Swords, he be cheating indeed. 8 of Swords. It seems like the he be cheating didn't last as long as kind of thing. Because the 7 of Wands was like, well, yeah, maybe this is not the best idea, but I'm just saying. I am just saying, I'm going with a yes. Kelly, going with that yes. We got OE coming in on the PayPal as well. OE wants to know something. What does OE want to know? OE want to know unusual energy around me today. Okay, unusual energy around me today. What is it? What in the world is it? Light energy, welcome to the stream. Light energy joined right around the question around unusual energy. Okay, now that's funny. That's funny. Come on, give it up. OE wants to know about unusual energy, and then who joins the stream? Light energy. I'm just saying, light energy. I think that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'm just saying. All right, unusual energy around me today. What is happening? And let's find out. Okay, let's go with this. All right, hang on. I got to respond. Yes, you said to delete it. I'm streaming right now. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's find out. Okay, unusual energy around me today. Page of Cups. It feels like somebody has a crush on you. Somebody has a crush on you. I'm going out, I go out on a limb a lot. And that's what I'm going to do today. Page of Cups says there's somebody that has a crush on you. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. The Ace of Pentacles says, I think it will be revealed when it is time to be revealed. I think this is something that is not going to stay on the sidelines for very long. And you may have a little bit of a reality check sort of going in with that, but it definitely says that is somebody that has a crush on you, and it will be revealed indeed, which is good. That's good. I like it. I mean, you know what you don't want is for it never be revealed. So there you go. All right. High Priestess and KD coming in with the donos. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate that. All right. YouTube user will N return in the future. What is going on with N? And are they coming back in the future? I want to know. I want to know if they are on the sidelines headed your way. Judgment says yes. Judgment says yes. You want somebody to return. You want somebody to get it down and to get on it. The Judgment card says they will be back, just like the Terminator. The Hierophant, though. The Hierophant, though, they're coming in with really, really just lame and weird and just bad feels. The whole thing feels bad. The whole thing feels weird. It's not something that you want to pursue. And that Nine of Swords says it gives you cause for concern. It's almost like they're coming in just super depressed or super weirded out or whatever, right? Leo Sun, thank you for being here tonight. How are you doing? But yeah, I think they're coming back. They're coming back with weird energy, though, and I don't think you're going to appreciate it at all. This is something where you're going to be like, I appreciate you calling, but I think I'm going to pass on this. It just feels like this is let me pass on this. Denise didn't pass, though. Denise comes in with a dono. Look at this. My question, will I ever be content with my surgery journey? Will I be content with my body? And will I finally get the results I want? Man, you got a journey indeed. Denise is going on the body journey, wants to get the body that Denise loves. Let's find out if we can score that. That is going to be important. If I'm going to get a body that I love, I am going to be eating, I'm telling you now, I'm going to be eating the Gregory Scott Tarot. It's tasty. It's okay. No, you don't eat the tarot. Okay, that's probably a bad joke. Somebody's going to eat the tarot and sue me. Don't sue me. Don't eat tarot cards. Anyway, Gregory Scott, let's do it. Instead you need to eat other food. You eat food. Food's good for you. Okay. Well, the question, will I contact the surgery journey? Are we going to be content? Are we going to be happy on the journey that we have begun? Ace of Swords. Interesting. Hermit, King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. It's a long journey. It really is. It really is a long journey. You can feel that with a King of Pentacles, right? This is something that does get quite expensive. Not going to be cheap. There's not going to be a freebie coming in here. Get the Hermit. It seems like this is this is important. We got to take some time here. This is important. The Hermit. This is your journey, though. This is your journey. Only your journey. In other words, some people may not be interested in what your body looks like. I mean, they may not be interested in sort of, where you're going with your journey. They may just like you as is. So this could be something where it just is your journey. And that's kind of where we have to be careful, right? Because we can do endless modifications to ourselves, but at some point, it's kind of excessive or maybe too much for the rest of the world. Maybe the rest of the world doesn't really think of it that way or doesn't really care. They just enjoy us as a human being, right? So instead of just the body. But the Ace of Swords says you do have a lot of communication that needs to go on between yourself and yourself. What is needed, what is not, what is going to be good enough, what is not, because it is going to be an endless journey. The King of Pentacles is going to get quite costly as well. It's almost like that you do have people that are going to communicate with you and let you know what's excessive, what's not. But again, you do need to be kind of careful. You don't want to go overboard. That's where the Hermit is saying to you. It's saying, where are you going to be happy that it's reasonable versus where you're going to be happy where, you went way overboard kind of thing. So are you going to be happy? That's you. That's the Hermit. That is you. And a lot of that is, your quest for something that other people may not be interested in. Joanne, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that on PayPal. I got you covered, Joanne. All right, Venus, I got you covered too. Look at you. Look at you. KD's coming in with another one. We got KD and another one. Is that? Oh, no, never. The first one. Okay. When will I hear from DDN? Is be good news. Gilded Tarot Royale. You can get it. We can get it. We can all get it. Let's go to the Tarot Tower, my friends. Let's get the tarot that makes the grade, that makes the A+, literally makes the A+. It is the Gilded Tarot Royale. This is just this is just magic at this point. It's just magic. You get the Gilded Tarot Royale on the table, and everything comes to pass. Everything just does. Tammy, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. Grave Encounters, you joined earlier, but I didn't say howdy. So howdy from Texas, Grave Encounters. It's good to see you again as well. Grave Encounters coming in early every night now. I'm just saying, coming in every night early. Grave Encounters is like, I can't wait to get there. You know, TO is going to be on stream. I can't wait to get there. Let's do it. YouTube user coming in with a double shot. YouTube user, thank you so much. I'm just saying the death card. The death card is the card that you kind of wanted to see. That's, you know, when you're asking the question, the first thing Venus says, well, I hope I get the death card. And you did. You got the death card. Death card into the Queen of Wands. Interesting, interesting. Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. You're looking for good news overall. We're going with a thumbs up. Okay. Why? Because the Ace of Pentacles, oh, don't call me. Oh, sorry. Light. Okay. All right. Anyway, I didn't read it. Sorry about that. All right. Light energy. You're good. You're good. Sorry about that. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles says this opportunity is what you need. This opportunity is what you want. So there you go. Opportunity is abounds with good news. The reason I say that is the Hierophant into the Ace of Pentacles is interesting. It's very interesting. The Hierophant is the big company. It's the corporation. It's the place that you want to be, right? The DDN. This is the place that you want to be. They are reaching out. Ace of Pentacles. They're given the opportunity that you need, and that is going to be critical. It actually is. I would say, when will you hear? I would give it a month. It feels like it's going to be an extended period of time. It's not something that's quick or super fast or anything like that. It just feels like that. Yeah, this is something that takes a little bit of time. Death, it's almost like something needs to occur. Something needs to occur for that to happen first, right? It's almost like there needs to be a layup before that actually goes out. Needs to be a little bit of a layup before that goes out. Swan Spirit coming in. Will I be moving soon? Will I be moving a house soon? Yogi, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will I be moving? Will I get the house that I want? Will I get the action that I need with that house? Oh, man. Let's find out. Let's find out. We're going to go with the This Might Hurt Tarot. I don't know why. I just feel like the This Might Hurt Tarot would be good indeed. Would be good indeed. All right. Swan Spirit. We want to get maybe a new house. You know, maybe a new house. Let's find out. Let's see what's going on. Devil, Justice, Knight of Wands. Oh, man. I think that you have some challenging searching ahead. We got that. You know, Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. We got some challenging energy ahead of us. That is for sure. Devil doesn't really delay. Devil doesn't really wait. Devil does what the devil wants to do. It's interesting. It's almost like that we get a house. It looks promising. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to take an action on it. And then all of a sudden it's like, justice, you know, and with the devil, things didn't balance out. The possibility was there, and it just didn't feel like that we were going to go forth and do that. Overall, I think you get a new house. I do think you get to moving to a new house. But it's almost like the house that you don't think it is, or it's almost like something unexpected or something that's a little bit different than what you have in mind. You know, the devil and to it, just as things are unbalanced, things don't go the way that we want it to go. And that expansion, that movement doesn't go in the direction that we were thinking. But will you move to the house? Will you be moving a house? I think so. It's just not the house that you currently have in mind. At least that's what I think. But what does Daniel think? What does Daniel think? Jasmine wants to know, how does Daniel feel about me? You know, let's find out. Is Daniel cute? I mean, I got to ask the question, is Daniel cute? Because if Daniel's cute, that's going to be the important factor. Let's get, speaking of cute, let's get a cute deck, the Dark Mansion Tarot. The Dark Mansion Tarot, right? Grave Encounter says, T.O., do you ever feel like the park ranger when Yogi and Boo Boo show up in the stream? You know, I've never thought about that. Grave Encounters, you just blew my mind. You just went into an area that I had never even thought about before. I'm telling you now, Grave Encounters has expanded my consciousness. I don't really know what to do at this point. I'm gonna have to take a moment. I'm gonna have to take a moment to actually just like, you know what I'm saying? Just consider the question in its depth. Consider the question in its depth. I think they're I mean, I'm not going to go, Hanna-Barbera or the Warner Brothers could have a copyright strike if I go too deep. But I think that we have expanded our consciousness today. I think that Grave just did it for us. Okay. Anyway, back to the regular reads. Expansion of consciousness is what I want. I'm just saying, expansion's here.
Hooray!
Okay, all right. Back to the reads. How does Daniel feel about me? Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Daniel's interested in something casual. Right? You don't see anything like huge, or is this more of a casual type of interaction? I do think that they like you. We're going with the thumbs up. We're going with the thumbs up. I do think this is a little casual indeed. Page of Swords. Let's keep it, let's keep it light. Let's not go like full serious all in. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it adventurous. Let's keep it dynamic, right? Light, adventurous, dynamic. Let's do it. Page of Swords. Let's go forth and chase it, okay? But let's not chase it too much. Nine of Pentacles. I want to get to that mode of things are going well. I would love to get there, but that Ten of Wands, I don't want to be encumbered. I don't want to be weighed down by this interaction. I just don't want to be weighed down by the interaction. The Ten of Wands just feels like that, weighted down a relationship is not something that they want. But the Queen of Wands, they're ready to take a dive. They are. The Page of Swords, let's keep it casual. Lady Vegas, speaking of keeping it casual, coming in with a dono. Lady, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you, as always. And Kay, thank you for your donation. All right. Crafty Girl has a really serious meeting at work tomorrow. Really serious meeting. Work tomorrow. TMRW related tomorrow. Okay. Meeting at work tomorrow related to an error that occurred. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Crafty Girl, did you cause the error? I mean, I got to ask. Crafty Girl, Tammy, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you so much. Crafty Girl, you're going to have to fess up right now. Crafty Girl, did you cause the error? Was it you? Was it you? I mean, we got to know. I'm going to get you the Forest Creatures version 2, by the way. That's not it. Forest Creatures version 2, by the way. One of my favorite decks. One of my favorites. Okay. Forest Creatures gets the job done, my friends. It gets the job done. And if Crafty Girl, we're waiting. No, okay, you didn't cause the error. That's good. So, okay, right now I can tell you the meeting's going a lot better than what it was a minute ago when I thought you caused the error. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, it's not you. There you go. That's good. It's always good when you can blame somebody else for the error, right? Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The devil. Oh, no, they're not fessing up. Whoever did it just ain't fessing up. You got the devil. I wonder if the error was on purpose. Crafty Girl, we're going out on a limb tonight. Crafty Girl, this is out on a limb night is what this is. Straight up. Out on a limb night. Okay? And that devil, and the Two of Cups, it feels like somebody's not fessing up. Somebody's lying. They are lying about some error that occurred. Somebody has a different opinion than what the main thing is going. Ace of Swords. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of sort of back and forth about it, and everybody is sort of trying to, pass the buck. They're just passing the buck at this point. That Page of Cups and that Two of Cups. Ew, something's going on over there. I'm Crafty Girl. I'm going to go out on a limb. And say this was an error that was done on purpose. Okay? Entertainment purposes only, but I'm going out on that limb. You know me, I like to walk out on the plank. And just go forth and try to find it. Future of my DJ career, woo-woo, is spinning the discs over here. Woo-woo. It's going to make a DJ career. Going to make a DJ out of you yet. All right, let's go with this. If I'm going to be a DJ, I would be a DJ with the Celtic Tarot, okay? Where the hell is the box? Hello, where you at, box? There you go. Universal Celtic or Celtic Tarot. And I think that's going to be it. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you so much. Oh, let's find out. Let's find out how this is going to go. If your DJ career is going to be kicked off right now. 7 of Cups. You got a lot better options. Queen of Cups, High Priest. Nah. You're a good DJ. I'm not gonna poo all over your DJ stuff here. I'm just not gonna do it. But I am gonna say your talents are just better elsewhere. They are just better elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? That is key. Let's see. But yeah, the 7 of Cups says you have other choices, and that's it. That's really it at this point. That's going to be your best shot. Queen of Cups, follow your passion. I think that, maybe the DJ is the passion, but if you're just looking bottom line for something else, that High Priestess says that there are something more serious, something more that you can do and you can get done indeed. So there you go. Again, so many other better options that may be you. All right. Samantha, if you're on the stream, I got your email. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me clean up what the world? Why's Allstate billing me? Okay. All right. Let's go with the question, which is what? High Priestess coming in. Samantha, thank you for your triple shot tonight. Thank you so much. High Priestess is coming in with the single shot and wants to know, will I do on the project with Accenture? Accenture is a contracting company. If you don't know, by the way, Accenture is a contracting company. So High Priestess is doing the contracting thing and trying to figure out if this project that High Priestess has landed on is going to be successful, if she's going to be able to make the grade. Let's find out. 10 of Wands says the project is a little more complex than what you're thinking. Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. The 10 of Wands says, yeah, this is something that is a bit challenging. It's not a project that's clean and great. It's a project that could have some challenges with it. 3 of Pentacles says it goes well, especially with the Ace of Wands, right? 3 of Pentacles is the new project, the creation we're going through. We're getting it done. And that Ace of Wands says this is doable. It is doable for us, okay? Temperance, things balance out at the end. But the sticker shock for this project is extensive. 10 of Wands, you're looking at it, you're like, oh my, this may not be something I'm too excited or thrilled about for sure. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles says it goes well though. So, don't have an adverse reaction when you see it, because it does make an emotional impact on there when you see it. Will I move providences within 1 month? Use the Tarot in Wonderland? I will use the Tarot in Wonderland indeed and get her done. Let's see. Going with the Tower, and you wanted Wonderland. Let's do it. Tarot in Wonderland. By the way, tomorrow is Friday, my friends. Tomorrow, I'm going to Alanis Morissette concert. Alanis Morissette. I mean, the 90s icon indeed. Alanis Morissette is having a concert tomorrow night, and I am going. And it is going to be thrilling because I've seen her live before, and wow, it was a good show. Like, it was incredible. So I'm just absolutely hyped about that. But unfortunately, Alanis sings when the tarot stream starts. So we can't have a stream Friday. I'll be here every other day, but Friday I just can't make it. Or tomorrow, I just can't make it. All right, we'll move providences within a month. Ace of Cups, Lovers, and the 9 of Wands. We're going with a thumbs up. We're going with a thumbs up. This is exciting. Jagged Little Pill indeed. This is thrilling. Well, this is weird. Look at this. It looks like the bear's reaching up and holding the cup. Okay, give it up. That's weird. Give it up. That is weird. Look, the color matches. What the hell's going on here? I think I just freaked myself out. The bear's eating a donut, and he's holding a cup of wine to have after the donut. This is creeping me out right now. I'm not gonna lie. That's the exact color match. Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your other donation. Hello, Piggy. Back me up. Hello, Piggy. Where you at? Back me up over here. Isn't this creepy? That's creepy. Okay, totally accidental. KD got an extra wild thing going. We have to put this as part of the reading. This is part of the reading now. We have to do it. But moving providences, I'm just saying, Ace of Cups says, yes, the new opportunity. The Lover says you find the providence that you want. And the Nine of Wands, there's a lot of things happening. You're finally able to get where you need to go. All right, now what does this mean? We hyped about it for like 20 minutes. What does that mean? I think that it means there's donuts and wine served at the Providence. Okay? The provinces, there's a donut and wine served in the provinces. Okay? I know, entertainment purposes only, but I'm going with this. I'm going with this right now. Okay? Karina knows. Karina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Isn't it ironic? Yeah, it is ironic that the bear is holding up holding up a cup. It's ironic indeed. I'd play the song, but I get a copyright strike. YouTube user follow up. Okay, YouTube, we'll follow you up. Why will N be weird when they return? Okay, let's find out. Let's find out if they're going to be a little bit weird. They're going to be a little bit unusual. A little bit unusual. Maybe be carrying a jagged little pill indeed. Hermit, Ace of Swords, and Six of Swords. It's almost like they've been alone too long. It feels like they've been alone too long, or their attitude has changed, right? The Hermit, it's like my attitude towards things have changed. I'm not quite where I need to be. I'm not quite prepared for some of this stuff coming out. And that Ace of Swords, it's like their communication is just a little off, a little off, okay? It doesn't feel like it's 100%. I'm just saying. And that Six of Swords, it feels, again, everything's a little off. It's like, kind of weirded out. You just kind of weirded out. It's a little bit off in that goes. All right. So we had a PayPal donation from Light Energy. Light Energy wanted to know something. Well, I don't know what a Light Energy wanted to know. Let's look at Light Energy's thing and find out. Will the wedding go better than it expected? What is the advice? Will it go better than expected? Ooh, that is a little bit intimidating now. That is a little bit intimidating. Will it go better than expected? I'm going to say it's going to go good. It's going to go good, but not better than expected. So that's kind of a thumbs up, thumbs down. The problem is the tower, okay? You're looking at a wedding. Maybe the wedding cake falls down. Something's going on here with the tower. It feels like the wedding has a lot of interesting and surprising aspects going on in there. Overall, the Two of Cups says it goes well. It just does. But it feels like that there's some weird and interesting things that happen that you're just not quite prepared for coming in with that. And the Two of Wands, right? This is a wedding to watch. It is an unusual wedding. It's almost like you meet somebody that you didn't expect to meet, or there's some interesting thing that happens that you didn't expect. It kind of throws you for a little bit of a loop. You know what I mean? A little bit of a loop with that. Overall, I think it goes pretty well. But that tower, though, the tower over there, Yogi, what does Jeff really think about me? What is Jeff doing over there? What kind of things are they thinking when they look at me? I'm going to go. If I'm going to look at you and think things, I would go with this tarot right here. Go with this tarot right here is what I would think, right? It's what I would think. And when I think, go with Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel. They really like sort of what you represent. They really like where you're going. They really like what you do. They have a lot of interesting things going on. Two of Cups is good. They like you, right? The Two of Cups. So if you're looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many spaces, you're looking at this. The Two of Cups makes the grade, especially next to the Wheel, because the Wheel says, I like you in my life. I like you being a permanent part or sort of, within my life and being interesting and a lot of good stuff with that. But the Nine of Wands, though, says Jeff is a little hesitant to jump in full steam, okay? But just realize that. They like you, Two of Cups. They want you as a regular part, and they're just hesitant to go full steam. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Lady Vegas coming in. Will be offered Sarah's role. Let's find out. Sarah, are you taking Sarah's role? Are you taking Sarah's role? I don't know. I got a funny taking role story, but I don't got time for it because we're running kind of late today. I do have a funny story I'll share with you some other time, but for today, we're going to go with the Anna K. We're going to do that. Offered Sarah's role. I don't know, Sarah, if you're watching. If you're watching, that could be challenging. Samantha and Jamie, thanks for your donations. I appreciate you. Will you be offered this role? I'm going to say yes. Look at how interesting this is. Look at how interesting this is. This is one for the Patreon Behind the Reads. I'm telling you now. Look at this. Look at this. You're looking at Sarah's role. You've been scanning. You have been looking. You've been scanning. And you reach across the wall and they hand you the role. That is literally the biggest thumbs up I've ever seen on the channel. The biggest thumbs up I've ever seen on this channel. Looking at it, you're reaching out, you're finding out, and you are getting that role. All the celebration that comes with it. All of the celebration that comes with it, being handed this, have the justice, have the scales there, and being handed all of the good stuff as well. Overall, that's a huge yes, right? That is a huge yes. I think that you should take it absolutely. You're being handed, you have like 20 cards over there that all say you're being handed the role. It's kind of weird. I got to say, that's kind of weird right now. Speaking of right now, we got Kay coming in. Who is the Sag with right now? Won't reply to my texts. Oh my. Kay, did they find another lover? Did they find somebody new? Can you find somebody nowadays with COVID? Can you find somebody nowadays? Is that even a thing? Can you go out and meet people nowadays? All right. Let's find out. Who's the Sag with right now? I think they're with an Aries is what I think. I mean, just going with an Aries. It looks like an Aries profile, smells like if it looks and smells like an Aries, I think it's an Aries. We have a little bit of an Aries profile. They're going out with this person. Now, they don't get along well with this person at all. This is somebody who just sort of really shakes it up and makes a lot of problems as it goes through, right? You got that Five of Wands. It feels like that opportunities just aren't there the way that they want it, but they're hoping for a better outcome though. But that Aries, the Aries is just shaking them up really hard, and you're going to have to put up with it. They got to have to put up with it because that's all, that's all they're going to have. That's all they're going to have as that goes, Kay. But yeah, there you go. There's who they are with. I think that's, I don't think that's a permanent thing. I really don't. Tammy, though, is a permanent thing. Tammy, will I close my house before the 23rd? The contract is done. Hope you are something. Jamie Lee, thank you for your other donation. I'm doing fantastic. All right. Tammy, will I close my house before the 23rd? The contract's done. The contract is fixed. The contract is done. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer. That seems like a no-brainer. For a no-brainer, I'm going to go with a wizard. Going to go with a wizard and get the no-brainer down, right? Tammy, that does seem like a no-brainer, I got to say. Let's say the 23rd. The 23rd is right around the corner, though. I don't know. That you're really looking at an iffy situation here. We're gonna find out, though. Eight of Pentacles, we are working on it. Hanged Man, Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I'm going to go with a thumbs down for the 23rd. I think it's before the end of the month, though. I think maybe before the end of the month. That's what I'm looking at, right? Eight of Pentacles says we're working on it. We're getting it done. We're trying to work on it. We're getting this out there. Eight of Pentacles says we're cranking it out, right? And the Hanged Man, though, it's almost like there's something variant between what you want and what they want. There's something in between that's just not making the grade. That Hanged Man, we have a different view than other people. And the Seven of Pentacles, we're working, but the Five of Cups at the end, Tammy, that Five of Cups at the end says, ouch, ouch. The Lord of Disappointment, we didn't make the 23rd, but I think it is before the end of the month. I know that's really minor. But you asked a very specific question. I'm giving you a very specific answer. So hopefully that makes sense. So, I mean, there you go. Anyway, Samantha coming in with a triple shot over here. Samantha, no, the quad shot. Does Brock, okay, we're going to go with a quad shot over here. We are going to knock all of them out at one time. All of them out at one time. I'm going to say for just a high quality quad shot question spree. Man, I want to go Gregory Scott again. But I need to stop using the Gregory Scott for every reading. You know, I just can't do that. I got to have some variance. I got to have some, a little bit of variety. Anyway, Samantha, what does Broxo think about me and what does he think? Okay. Judgment, we got the 5, and Broxo's a little concerned. It seems that things aren't going the way that we wanted. Judgment, the new opportunity is there, but the new opportunity just doesn't work out. We have the Lord of Defeat sneaking in here along with the big concern, the big nightmare card. It feels like that things aren't working out the way that we want to. We feel defeated. We feel worried. We feel defeated and worried. There are some concerns here, but the new opportunity does sort of sneak back in. You know, that's what you're looking at. That new opportunity does sneak back in, and that is going to be maybe interesting, maybe not. Alyssa's true feelings for me. What does she really want? What is going on with Alyssa? Is Alyssa, what's happening with Alyssa right now? How are we going to deal with Alyssa? Because that's kind of important. That is kind of important indeed. I would say Alyssa overall thinks that, that's interesting. It's almost like that Alyssa is changing their mind. Alyssa has variant things that they are thinking about. Power of the P, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Alyssa has things that they're thinking about, things that they're considering, and it feels like that their mind changes a lot. They're sort of on the cuff. You know what I mean? They're sort of on the cuff. Linda, Order the Nature, Personal Reality. Linda, that is the book of the decade. That's a book of the decade. Actually century. It was written a long time ago. But yeah, that too, we're scanning, we're looking, and we're just not getting what we need, right? The things that we're being offered just aren't something that we want to accept. So it seems like what you're presenting them is something they just don't want to accept. It just basically feels like that, right? So you're presenting them something, they don't want to deal with it, they don't want to do it. List my Airbnb or go with plan B. I don't know. Could be a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Up top, we're going to go list the Airbnb. And on bottom, we're going to go with plan B, right? List the Airbnb and plan B. Okay. As you can see from plan B, the other ones are the winner. Plan B doesn't look all that good. The second plan doesn't look very good at all. The tower, that's not what you want to see here. That's just not what you want to see. It's more of a listing the Airbnb, because that is the happy home, happy family. And that says, yes, do that listing and get her done. Do that listing and get it a big thumbs up and get her done. And the last, Samantha, will Alyssa ever treat me better? Alyssa needs to clean up her act. Alyssa needs to treat us better. Let's find out. What is Alyssa? Beat their butt, Tammy. There you go. That's what you need. Will they treat you better? I think, yeah. The Queen of Cups really sort of means that Emotionally, they sort of come around, right? They sort of come around and they get the things done that they need to get done. Overall, that's going to look pretty good. I like it. I do like it. That Chariot, they're going to make a movement. They're going to move differently. They're going to act differently. Things are looking up. And that Ace of Wands, right? Not only do we have one movement card, we have an action card near it. It means that the action, the movement are going to come together, and it is going to be a win-win. It is going to be a win-win for your treatment. All right, let's back up and go to Hello Piggy with a double shot. I heard a rumor from a friend that Josh is unhappy and wants me back. Josh is unhappy and wants me back in their life. Let's find out how that's going to go. Wants me back in their life. I'm going to go with this one. I think this is a pretty decent one for this wheel. What do you think? Golden wheel? All right, Josh, I think we talked about that in a previous stream, actually, in a previous question about Josh. I think Josh hooked up with somebody that made them regret everything. So I think they got that bad hookup, you know, the one that you're like, oh my, I need to escape right now. You got one of those going. I would say that does Josh unhappy? I would say no, actually. I would say no. I think that Josh is coming into a better position. Josh is coming into a better space. The Sun and the Ace of Wands. This is because Josh is making some changes. Okay, you can't just come into a better space magically. Josh is making a lot of changes. The Sun and the Ace of Wands, they're illuminating the changes. They're going for it. They're doing the changes. They're getting it done. And I think this is really helping them. High Priestess says there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of things going on with this where they are pretty content and pretty happy. So I think that they're making the changes that are needed to be made to maybe a better person. High Priestess says this is a learning journey. I think that they're making that journey, and the Eight of Swords says they can only go so far with it, right? But again, I think this is something that is developing. I think that they're going through that, and that is definitely something that you would look forward to, right? If Josh becomes a little bit better, if Josh cleans up, if Josh is not as weird as they were before. Kay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. By the way, we got 43 donations tonight. It's pretty good. And another reminder that tomorrow, Friday, okay, Friday the 13th, I will not be streaming. I'm going to Alanis Morissette in concert. It is going to be amazing. I will get y'all pictures and post it up on my Instagram. Make sure that you are subscribed to my Instagram. That'd be great. It'd be great if I showed you my Instagram. There's my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. I am going to post all kinds of Alanis pictures tomorrow. All right. Let's see. If and when Josh can come to me, we'll have the strength to turn away and say no. Page of Swords, King of Swords, and Seven of Wands. That's it. Look at this. Look at this. Hello, Piggy. Look at how great this reading is here. Okay. Look at how fantastic this is. Not only can you turn them away, but you can just outright reject it. The Seven of Wands is being defensive against something, right? You have Andrew. Andrew's so much better for you. You got that Seven of Wands of being defensive against it. King of Swords, I'm going to be adamant, and I am going to be strong, right? Because the Page of Swords, your communication just isn't good right now. Your communication just isn't good. It isn't what I need at this point. It isn't something that is going to make me weak, because the Knight of Wands, I have been pursuing self-development. I have been pursuing betterment of, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be saying that. And that is going to be the key to turning away that. Jesse, thank you for following me on Instagram. I appreciate that. Jesse is one person that wants to see some Alanis pics. I'm telling you now, wants to see some Alanis Morissette pictures. By the way, if you like what you see tonight, I want you to hit like and sub. I had a rough day yesterday. And today I get to share my life with all of you. I get to share with all of you. You know, I really didn't want to. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. Let's take a break here. I'm telling the truth now. I didn't want to share what I shared on the YouTube thing. But I feel like all of y'all are my family. I feel like all of y'all are part of my extended family. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my life and let you get a little bit of a picture of what T.O. goes through on a day-to-day basis. So there you go. So, so it was a rough day yesterday, but today is a lot better because I'm here with my extended family, all of you. All of you. So anyway, hit that like and sub if you like what you see. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Let's go. Oh, we haven't read in this for like forever. We literally haven't picked this deck up in like a decade. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I need to do more with in case you wonder what it is. It is the Golden Art Nouveau, right? The Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Karina wants to know, how does my ex-boyfriend feel about me? She is a Gemini. Let's find out. The best friend coming in. How do they feel about us? Oh, besties. Besties. Look at this 3. Look at this 3. Besties for life. Besties for life. This is insane. This is insane. This is bananas at this point. This read right here. Look at what we got. So we got an ex-best friend, right? An ex-best friend. And how do they feel? And we get the best friend card. This is so wild. Tonight is so weird. We had the arm coming out of the bear, and then we had this best friends, okay? Besties for life. That's what you have, besties for life. 6 of Wands is a fantastic card next to that. She sees this as something great. She sees this as something great. And Ace of Cups, she wants to renew things, right? But the magician says you have to be willing. You have to be willing. So that's insane. That's insane. Besties for life with a best friend card right next to the 6 of Wands. I'm telling you now, this is a wild night. This night is out of control. Sunflower, no. Sunflower just joined. Welcome to the stream. Will N be mature so we can be friends when they return? When they return, will they be mature? Now, YouTube user, N is not exactly on the mature front. M may not be exactly on the mature front, but we need to find out, all right? We need to find out how that is going to go. Oh, no. I don't think, no, that's a no. That's a huge thumbs down. That is a massive thumbs down. What we're looking at is the Nightmare card, followed by the Tower, followed by the King of Pentacles. Mature is just not their flavor. Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors, mature ain't in it. It just is not their flavor, and you're going to have to deal with that in your own way because that is difficult to be mature with that. That worry card, the concern card, the Tower card, YouTube user, you're in for a little bit of a disappointment if you're expecting N to be mature. That is, that's just the way it goes. All right. Let's see. We did that one. We got the Jamie Lee double shot up in the house tonight. Jamie Lee's coming in. Now, Jamie Lee wants to know. Question below. Okay, I have no idea what the question is. Jamie, let's find out a question below. Sunflower coming in with the big dono. Thank you, Sunflower. Appreciate you so much. Jamie Lee, question below. Is the right choice to stop communicating with M? Give me the thought. Jamie knows. Jamie knows this Thoth deck. The Thoth deck is going to give you the truth. The Thoth deck is not going to hesitate. The Thoth deck is going to give you the truth. Oh, if you want to hear it or not, my friends, the Thoth deck does it. Jamie, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm telling you. Communicate. Oh, Jesus. Is the right choice to stop communicating. It depends on you. How much are you willing to put up with? I think the bottom line is you won't. And that's what I feel here. Linda, thank you for being a member for 5 months. I appreciate you. I think the bottom line is you won't. And that's the rough part, right? HK, thank you for your donation. The bottom line is you won't. We see that with the action-packed night. See that with the action-packed night. Should you stop communicating? Yes, you should be defensive with it. And yes, it doesn't do you any emotionally. It doesn't do you good. It doesn't do you good. But I think you keep communicating anyway. That's, Jamie Lee, we're just going with that. We are going with that. Going out on a limb, but Jamie, that's what we do. That's what we do. HK, already thank you. Okay. We'll be spending birthday on the 22nd of August with K or A. That's a throwdown. Oh, that is a throwdown indeed.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Got a little birthday wishes up in here.
Happy birthday!
Spending the birthday. Tabitha Joe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. With K or A. Now, we're going with K up here. We're going with A down here. Who are we spending the birthday with? It's going to be K. It's going to be K. A has the heartbreak card right here. A has the heartbreak card right here. Even if you made plans with A, it seems that A is not going to make the grade. A is not going to get it done. K is overall just going to be your better option. It's just going to be your better option. Jamie, I hope you enjoy your birthday with K, and I hope you have a fantastic birthday as well. All right. Sarah, coming in. What's coming in my lovely life? Sarah, let's find out. Let's get you a lovely reading for your lovely life. And let's see. We'll go with some cats. We'll go with some cats. I like it. I like the cat opportunities that we have going here. Looks nice. Looks nice indeed. I'm going to say the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles almost seems like you need to move on. You need to move on. You need to get the next step done. It's like you're stuck. The opportunities that you had just aren't moving the direction that you need. Some of the opportunities coming in just aren't the ones that you want. Nine of Pentacles says your best result, your best overall, the end of the day is going to be to move on. Get that 8 of Wands, get that little action going, and get that movement and the procedure sort of in there. Linda, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Linda, thank you for your various donation, very generous donation. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, Sarah, what's there ain't working. It's time to go. It's time to move on. Your best opportunities are ones that you are going to have in the next venture or in the next thing, right? All right. We got, what's the love life looking for me? Power of the P. What's love looking like, right? What is love looking like for some P action going in there? I'm going to go right now with this one because we have neglected this for so long, my friends. Wildwood Tarot has just been neglected. And I feel bad because the Wildwood Tarot is one of the best. It's one of the best. Power of the P knows. Power of the P, back me up over here. Yeah. Crystal, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. What does love look like for me? Green man, green woman, and the 3 of Vessels. What the hell? That's intense. That's intense. I think you're about to meet someone. I think you are meeting someone. I think there is something potent, something action-packed, and something coming in that's going to be important. You got the green man and the green woman. You have a match. This is a nice match. That's what you want. That's what you want. Let's get some hearts over here. That is what you want at the end of the day, right? This combo, the combo's looking good. The 3 of Vessels, too. The 3 of Vessels, too, is a celebration card. Basically, Power of the P. Something huge is coming. Something huge is coming. I'm going to go out on a limb and say either a soulmate or just a twin flame or something big is on the way. Power of the P. I'm telling you now, something big is coming for you. That's massive. Power of the P. Something huge. I would hang on. Because your life's about to change. It's interesting indeed. That's a potent read right there. That is very potent. But yeah, very, very big changes coming. That's going to be good. I assume you're ready for some big changes, but yeah, there you go. Tell me more about the person. Sag is with M as a friend, someone platonic, or is it a love interest? Is it a love interest indeed? Let's go with some cats because we do love cats indeed. Well, cats are the favorite. Cats are the favorite on the stream, and this is where the cats are at. Okay. Speaking of cats, I think I'm going to adopt me some cats. I think I'm going to be adopting some cats. So I'll put them on the stream. Get us some kitties over here. Get some kitten action, and we're going to have them as a special guest on the stream, a permanent guest on the stream. I will introduce you when we get everything settled. Anyway, oh man, tell me about this person said is with a friend, platonic, or a love interest. I think it is a love interest. We got the Three of Cups. That is sort of the buddy card. It's sort of a friendship card. A little bit restricted on that. A little bit restricted on that King of Cups and the Emperor. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go with more of a platonic, but sort of a love interest, but a love interest that just hasn't go anywhere, right? A love interest that just hasn't gone anywhere. It feels like the Three of Cups is either a third party or sometimes obviously it's a celebration card primarily, but it also is a third party card, but it comes in as for a love card. And it feels like we're not getting the love that we need. We're not getting the love that we need with that King of Cups. There's an emotional disconnect with that. Emotional disconnect, just as far as that goes. And the Emperor, it just feels like that things aren't going anywhere. So yeah, there you go. The Emperor is not going anywhere. So that's going to be there. That is going to be something you got to deal with, something that you got to do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Teal, get you some cats and teach them to read tarot. Indeed. I think that they will end up picking out some of the tarot cards. But yeah, I think that the Sag is pursuing. The Sag is not getting where they want to go at the end of the day. But that's going to be it. Anyway, final two readings coming up. HK wants to know, will I be able to get over my trust issues with AP? All right, AP has disappointed us. AP has disappointed us. And we need to trust again. We need to love again. And AP may not be the one that is going to be able to get that done. I don't know. But can you get over it? You know, that's how it goes sometimes. Can you get over that? Knight of Coins, Seven of Cups, and the King of Coins. Man, trust issues with AP. Will he be able to get over it? Oh, yeah. I'm really saying yeah. Trust and the coins really sort of wrap it up, right? So thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. Trust is hard to come by sometimes. But yeah, that Knight of Coins, Seven of Cups, and the King of Coins, you're looking at a knight into a king as far as stability goes. So we're graduating our stability into a little more stability. And in between, we seem to find out more things that make us trust, more things that let us move on, more things that are going to be, proper, more things that are going to be looking good and such. So overall, I'm going to say yes. I am going to say yes. In the last reading of the night, what is coming towards me in love? What is coming? Tabitha wants to know. All right. Let me see. Let me see how the love is going to go for you, Tabitha. Oh, man. Could use we could use this. I want to use this one over here. This one is going to be amazing. It is the Monstera. Let's find out. Is the Monstera. What is coming towards me in love? You're a Cancer. We need something, fairly decent. Four of Wands. Cancer matches that. Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I think that you're looking at a long-distance relationship. I think this is something that you sort of run into maybe accidentally, but you're looking at something a little bit on the long-distance side. I wouldn't say super long-distance like other country, but you have something like a long-distance coming. Queen of Pentacles just says that you need some stability with it. You need some connection. You need some, sort of going with that. But it feels like a long distance gives you a safe place and a safe distance that you're able to pursue, a safe distance that you're able to go with, right? And the Four of Wands, I can stay at home and still have this. I can stay at home and still feel these things and do that. I think you do end up meeting the person, but it just feels like it's a long time before you get an opportunity to do that. Eight of Swords says something changes in the relationship to where you can graduate into the next thing. You can go into the next thing, but I think you're looking at a long distance relationship overall. I think it's going to be something that's pretty fun. It's something that makes you comfortable. You're like, I don't have to risk a ton with this relationship. I can sort of go forth and have fun with it, right? Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna die.